In this section, we will be discussing data collection. Data is quickly becoming the most important and valuable commodity in the world. And that's because data is needed to train machine learning algorithms. And oftentimes, the data that you use to train an algorithm is even more important than the algorithm that you're using. So it's important to remember that when you use a service, if you are not paying for that service with money, that means that you are paying with something else. Usually that other thing is both your attention and your data. So remember that your attention is being sold to advertisers, and the data about you is being used to show you content which will keep you engaged and using the service longer. And it'll be used to show you ads for products in which you're more likely to spend your money on. But there's also another group who is interested in your data and your attention, those who wish to influence your opinions. Most notably, this is about politics, and increasingly groups with political interests are using data to target individuals who they believe can be persuaded to think and act towards a specific side of an issue. The more data they have about a person, the easier it is to emotionally manipulate that person into forming a specific opinion. This is why your data is so important. The more data you provide, the more you are offering up for sale your agency and ability to form your own opinion on issues. There's an interesting documentary about this called The Great Hack. It's on Netflix, and it follows the events of the 2016 election in the United States. And I think it highlights many of the issues very well, even if it does sensationalize them a little bit. I want to stress here that this is not an issue which is localized to a specific country or even a specific political party or side of the political spectrum. Anyone who lives in a democracy or who cares about their ability to independently form opinions about the world is being affected by this issue. If we continue further down this path, we are committing ourselves to a future in which our opinions and our beliefs about the world are available for sale to the highest bidder. I don't want to live in that world. So in our activity for this section, we'll be giving you instructions on how to go into Facebook and Google and actually lock down some of your data. How can you stop these companies from collecting all of this data on you? And how can you maybe increase your agency in this world?